I'm not saying it's bad. I'm saying the best prep for the scores. When you count those that are below you, with Max's weight data that we just did, we were just taking the number of those below him and turning that quickly into a percentage by just calling it a percent. That's because there were actually 100 kids in the sample. It makes it very easy. I did that intentionally. I put Max in with 99 other kids, which makes it 12 below, 12%. You have 31. So you have to actually divide the number by 31 to get your percentage. Just keep that in the back of your mind. Yes? Fair-ish? Okay, good. We got some percentiles? Who wants to share? Who wants to share? 25th percentile.
Okay, so what number are we?
25th percentile right here.
How many states would you like? 12 states or something?
So what's that?
13 states or 12 states?
13.
There we go. Nice, Rory. Thank you. You're bridging the gap between now and Thursday. Thank you. That's actually 25th percentile is actually called something very, very, very special. If you look back at one of our stats, I want to mention this now. We'll come back to it on Thursday. If you look at one of our stats again, remember when we went down here to get the median of 15? The TI has called the quartile 1 of 10. Quartile 1 is a special percentile. We'll come back to that one on Thursday. We're not going to do it in 5 minutes here. Good. Who else? Let me hear some other ones. 19th percentile? Who else is 19? Is anyone else 19? Nathan, you was what? No. Wait, you said you were 6, right, Lauren?
Yeah.
Oh no, you're unique. No,
I was 10.
6.
I was 10.
You were 10.
But there's 2 people.
Which means there's somebody else's. There we go. Yes. And tell me your name one more time. Imelda, thank you. So we got 2 19th percentiles because these guys had 6 below them. 6 divided by 31. Each one of those is going to roughly pick up 3%-ish somewhere in there. Good, good. Give me some other ones.
21.
21. Who's 21?
I said 29.
You said 29.
Yeah.
So you. Sorry, I hear what I hear. Pump rock drumming. Good. 29. Anyone else is 29? Unique. Very, very good. Where's my 0th percentile? There has to be one. Yes, right? There has to be one. I'm not picking. I'm just saying numerically, there has to be one because there has to be a smallest data point in the data set, right? Now, this comes back to Rory's question, which is a great one. Percentile rank is sometimes calculated a different way. I've never, in the real world, seen a 0th percentile, nor have I seen a 100th percentile. I've seen 99.99. Where was my highest data point? 36? Is 36 the highest?
Yeah.
And what percentile were you, my friend? 97th? Somewhere in there?
Yeah.
Who was that? John, 97th percentile.
Yeah.
Even if there were 100 data points in this room and John was the highest, would he be the 100th percentile?
No.
Not by our definition, because he can't exceed himself. He can't be higher than himself, yes? So even if there were 1,000 data points in the room, he still wouldn't be the 100, he'd be the 99.9th percentile. So I've never ever seen a 100th percentile in the world, and anywhere. Usually I see it on standardized test results. You're the 99 or the 99.99, and the number of 9s is meaningful. It gives you an example of how big the set is they're drawing from. Nor have I ever seen, unfortunately, a 0th percentile. Now here's why. There are other ways to calculate percentile ranks. Just file this away in the back of your mind for right now. Sometimes, what Rory asked, what do we do with those of us that are at our level? So Rory, what was your number? 13. 13, and there appear to be 1, 2, 3, 4 13s, I think. 5, there are 5 13s. If I'm counting right. 1, 2, let's circle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Did I get them all?
Yeah.
5 13s. Now, somebody a long time ago came up with the idea that, okay, if we're only counting those that are below us, we're kind of getting a skewed version of those at that level. Because you're not counting those at the level.
Yeah.
But they're also not higher, they're equal, right? So you know what one solution has been for percentile rank? Instead of just counting, because what was your percentile rank, Rory?
26.
25th percentile, basically the same percentile as Danielle-ish. When you guys are at that percentile, the way certain technology calculates it is, it doesn't say just count the ones below. It says count the ones below and also count half of those with you.
Oh.
So it would add, no, I didn't tell you to. I told you not to because I didn't want you to do that. So when you don't count the ones that are with you, or excuse me, when you don't count the ones that are with you, you're at your 25th percentile. If you then count 2.5 more, which would be half of the 5, your percentile goes up, doesn't it? Your percentile goes up. That's how some percentiles are calculated. So I'm not saying there's one right way to do it. I'm saying there's a bunch of ways that are used. I will tell you this though, it really doesn't matter on super huge data sets. On super huge data sets, all the definitions coalesce and become basically the same numbers. On small data sets, there tend to be differences when you have repeaters like this, like 5, that's pretty, if you think about it, that's pretty cool. 5 13s in a data set as small as 31, I mean, that's pretty ridiculous. We were the ones that had to 5 modes though, weren't we? Was that this class too? That was, or was the other class? It was this term though. I mean, it's fun when little goofy things like that happen in small data sets because, yay, it's fun. Rory, go ahead.
So even if there's a max amount of states we can go to, like 50,
Yes.
you cannot...
You can't be the 100 percentile there either, can you? Because you can't exceed yourself. That's the thing, you can't exceed yourself. You can time yourself, but you can't exceed yourself. And all I'm doing is I'm using the definition as it's used in the world. That's all. I'm not trying to say it makes sense necessarily.
No, I know.
Because in academia, very often they'll say the 100 percentile is the maximum value. They'll look right down, friends, they'll look right down this, oops, you can't see that now. Hang on a second, clear. They'll look right down this list. That's the 50th percentile, yes? That's technically the 25th percentile. More on that on Thursday, we'll come back. They'll call that the 0th percentile. 0th, 25th, 50th, 75th, 100th. They'll call all of those that thing. That's fine. You can totally call them that. I'm here to tell you, you're never going to see that in the world. You're going to see the 25th, 50th, and 75th. But you're never going to see the 0th or the 100th. They just don't exist. They don't exist with discussion of results and data. I'm not saying it's right or wrong, I'm just saying you're not going to see it. Does that kind of make sense? Please, Rory.
So you count half of all the values that are at your value, including your value, is counted as half, or is it counted as a whole?
Sure. Either you do or you don't. There's 5 in your class, you would add 2.5 of that.
So you find out the percentage of the whole that is, and take
So, remember what you did when you took, how many were below you?
5.
5. So you did
No,
5?
No. A lot more than that.
8.
8. So you did 8 divided by 31, right?
Yeah.
You would divide 10.5 by 31. Add the 2.5.
Yeah.
It's taken care of. 2.5 plus 8. Don't get hung up on this. I feel like I've even created a monster even saying it. I apologize. All I'm saying is there's more than one way to construct the percentile formula, but I want you to think about it all the same way. It's the chunk you're exceeding percent-wise. Valerie, go.
Is that 10, 15, 19? Are those the number of states listed?
Yes. So if you've been to 10 states,
Okay.
you've been to more than 25% of the class. If you've been to 15 states, you've been to more than half the class. We knew that already, didn't we? If you've been to 19 states, you've been to more than 75% of the class. Does that make sense?
Use what?
Quartiles. And since we can't explain it in 30 seconds, we'll save that discussion for next time if it's okay with you guys.
Yeah.
But let's not lose data in case you end up using your TIs for something. Everybody do this for me. Grab your TIs, stat edit. We're gonna move your data to a different list so that if you use L1, you don't lose your state data from today. That way it saves time on Thursday. I dumped my other class's data into L6. You can totally do that, but let's use L5.
So you did edit.
Edit, yep, now you're in, you see your data, right, Danielle?
Right.
Scooch over until you're on top of L5. You see how I'm on top of it right there?
Oh.
Press second 1. And now it says L5 equals L1. Press enter, and your data will be copied over to L5. Now you can clear L1 and use it to do whatever you want, like the quiz or whatever else. But you won't lose our state data. Somebody remind me it's there on Thursday, because I'll probably forget in 5 minutes. But I won't forget to not erase it. Not so impressive. Okay. Good? Alright, so we'll see you. Email me if you get stuck on anything with the exam or the quiz, whatever. Have a good day. Yes. What's up?
I don't know if I did.
3% of 30 is more. So 3 of, which means you exceed 28 members of the class. Well, it's not 3 out of 100, it's 3 out of 31. Is it 3% of 31? Is it 3%? I think it's 9%.
Pass in the row, I mean, we'll see later.
So here's the
All
deal.
right.
For every there's 100 data points in the data set. Each element is one.
Be careful when you
If there are fewer, then each element is more.
questions. I was gonna ask you the same thing.
So you can't just no, you can't think 3 is 3%. 3 is a fixed multiple.
I live right across the street from Chevron, there's duplexes. I live downtown. It's 530.
So you need 5 there we go. So here we go. Grab the calculator. Don't worry about this.
And I have time.
All you gotta do, this is Google.
Shoot me a
Let's
text.
see
I'm
this.
calling you right now.
So you exceeded 21, 28, yes?
Yeah, because I haven't started either.
That's not bad.
I've got space to work on it. I actually, my girlfriend has moved in, so I got like an office and shit now. So it's all tight. Yeah, word, man.
Let's get error, which is go. See how smart it is? Boom! 90%. 90th percentile, baby. Because you exceed, the percentile definition is what percentage you exceed.
Okay.
You exceed 19%.
So there's 28 people below.
Yes!
Below me.
You said there was you and somebody else were 33, there's one 36, we divided 28 and 40. Cool? So whatever else is back now. Critters, what's up? Oh, right. Well, you do assume everything in there is that. So let's run through L1. Well, let's take a look real quick. Let me run it through. This is where I'm glad I just did this. Well, let's see. Hang on. You have saved that bit to the end of the term. So you got 368, right? So why? Whoops. 368, 373, 378, 383. It's okay, keep it going. Was diesel wrong too? Well, then we'll check them both. 408, 418, 423. 423, 428. Well, let's take a look. 420, no, 430. Okay, give me some gas frequencies. 147, I'm just reading off the graph. 8. Go ahead, keep going, Lauren. 3, 1. And how much is 0? Go for 0 and make a tag. Okay, diesel, we got a bunch of zeros. We got that 1, which is at 383. So we got 1, 383. Where's the next one show up? 413, you got it. 413, no, that's 3. Okay? And then that one is at 18. Okay, keep going. Okay, so now we run one more stats. We have to. So here's gas. Oh, there's gas. That's what happened. You forgot to. Okay, that's why I pushed this quiz back a day, because we hadn't discussed how to run this on, on that. So your average is about 380, which you got, looks like, 379. Then this guy should be about 6 cents standard deviation. It sounds like what you did. Let me see if this happened.
I didn't put the frequencies in.
That's
what I got, was
but
9
you
cents.
have to put the frequencies in.
I didn't for some.
But and that's why I pushed the quiz back, because we
So,
hadn't learned that
We
yet.
put frequencies in the L2.
Yeah. Let me see if I can
Can we split it up? Like
No.
do gas
Wait a
versus?
You
minute.
could.
That's what I did.
That's
Like,
Well, no, I wanted you to do that. You
Okay,
have to,
so-
because, but the thing is, how did you get 9? Because I just ran it without frequencies and I got a standard deviation of 20.
Oh, we did it different.
No. I ran
I just put all numbers
just,
in L1. Is that what you did?
I ran just these numbers
Yeah.
right here. So if I just run one more stats, I get
I
that.
think what I did was I ran
Oh.
petrol, just petrol,
Okay.
petrol and diesel in
Separate.
Me too.
I did too. 'Cause
Well, no, and then you had to do that. You had to run one more stats, L1 and L2. This is gas.
Oh,
This is
okay.
gas, because it's the data
And
with
then
the
you did
frequencies.
diesel in L3.
And then I did one L1, L3 for diesel.
Okay.
So now this becomes the diesel results.
L1, L3.
So now I got a 416 average, which looks like you got 418
What
close.
was
Yeah.
it standard?
With an 11 standard.
You have both petrol and
Less
diesel
than-
I got
in
that
L1,
too.
right? All the,
Well, that's the
I got
data.
these then.
The prices are the
okay, so
data.
that's what I did.
Yeah, I think just to put the run the TI. Yeah, so all the prices go in L1, the frequencies go in L2. Now I'm doing it with 3 lists. You can also do it in L2, then clear L2 and do L2 again.
Well, that's exactly what I did right there. I just.
But you were getting marked wrong, Taryn?
No, I'm just turning this.
Oh, you're turning it down. Gotcha.
Well,
That's why I pushed it
I
back.
had turned mine in though, that I got like a 4, and it was.
Are you sure it was that one? You sure it was that one?
No, I didn't get it back as soon as I submitted it electronically. So mine
didn't see it in there, Laura, it might still be in that,
Did you
in that little.
possibly print it out?
I probably did if you emailed it to me. I probably did, so.
So if you had looked at just putting.
Oh, let's look at this, let's look at
petrol
this.
and then finding just the petrol's gradation.
See, I can't make this E9, that's the problem.
I did
Take
that.
out the diesel prices. I totally separated them.
No, I did too, brother. Here's what I did. So here's the prices. Gas,
Oh,
diesel.
and you just put zeros for spaces.
I put zeros to pick, but I don't think that matters. I don't think you have to have that. I mean, because if there's no diesel, you don't have to put 368 in, obviously. So what I did was, there's diesel. There's the prices, here's the frequencies. So I'm getting a standard deviation of 11. I just can't make it equal 19.
I think how you got 9 cents is because I was debating between 6 or 9 cents because I put the frequencies in
Yes, sir.
L2, and then I didn't know if I was supposed to do that or not, like how many gas stations in L2, and I didn't know if I was supposed to do that or not.
Have to.
Yeah, I did.
Right.
I ended up doing it because I was like, you have to.
You know what?
And that's what the point. That's where I got.
Right, the allegory is the Portland Marathon data. Remember the Portland Marathon data? This is the Portland Marathon data, essentially. You've got the data in L1 and the frequencies in L2 and L3. Okay. So does that make sense? It makes sense now, we're both. And we save this bad boy, we put it in a term, we create a coupon, we point it back, we're good, we'll do it again.
Well, that answers all my questions.
Well, good. Oh, would you turn that off and just close that screen behind you, Lauren? Or wasn't to see this?
I don't think